All right, heroes, for level one, we're gonna be doing our 4 movement categories, 5 if you include core, but let's focus on upper body push and pull, lower body push and pull. For level one, we're going with the most simple version of those 4 area movements. That's gonna be a row, push up, squat, and deadlift. The upper body is going to be moving horizontal, which puts the least amount of challenge on the shoulders. For the legs, we're focusing on using the legs in line with each other, so that way we are very stable and we don't have to worry about balance too much. Let's get to it. For our level one upper body push, we're going to be doing push-ups or variations of it. For explore mode, we're going to be seated in front of like a countertop or something, and you're going to lean in and use your arms to push yourself back. So we'll call this seated push-ups. For adventure mode, you're going to use a countertop. And remember, the higher the countertop, the easier it's going to be. The lower or the more horizontal we get, the harder it's going to be. So a countertop is going to be a little bit easier than like the chair, but you're going to do these kind of angled push-ups. And for heroic, we're going to do traditional push-ups on the ground. There is your level one upper body push-ups. All right, heroes, for our level one upper body pull, we're going to be doing rows. For the explorer difficulty, we're going to do that in a chair. We're going to pick up, I recommend a band. You're going to attach it to something, and you're going to try to sit up straight, make sure your legs are in good, and you're going to draw those elbows back, trying to get the wrist to the rib cage. For adventure mode, we're going to use the band again. We're going to stand with one leg in front of the other, make sure our shoulders are pulled back. We're going to draw those wrists to our rib cage. We're going to go with a split lunge, and you're going to bend over and use some weights. You could use bands on the foot, but dumbbells are going to allow you to go heavier. So you're going to go big pull up here. The farther I lean, the harder it's going to get, but also the more weight it's going to put my legs and the harder my core back on the work. For heroic,
we're going to go with a full body row using TRX or Olympic rings. The more vertical you are, the easier it's going to be, and to make it harder, you're going to simply slide down until you're more horizontal and pulling even more of your body weight.
For our level one lower body push, we're going to be doing squats. Seated explorers, you're going to be doing leg extensions. So again, that could be in the gym machine or just in a seat. You're going to prop yourself up and just extend both legs.
Adventures.
So you're going to be doing a body weight squat, really sending those hips back as I stand up, imagining that I'm sitting into a chair and standing up. Heroics, we're going to be doing a weighted squat. So we're either going to have 2 weights on the side, or you're going to hold on to one heavier weight in the center and do what's often called a sumo squat. We also have goblet squat. That is your level one lower body push squats. For our level one lower body curls, we're going to be doing deadlift. For our seated explorers, that's going to be doing leg curls. This could be done in a leg curl machine at a gym, or you can just sit in a chair, find a way to get your feet propped against something, and you're going to squeeze, trying to squeeze your legs back. You could even just do that. Just feel the back of your legs fire up. For adventurers, you're going to do a body weight deadlift. First, you're going to start off with what I call karate arms. So your back is flat, small bend in the knees. Send those hips back and then stand upright. Once that feels good, you can practice what I call the imaginary box pickup. So it's like I'm reaching down to pick up a box and standing up. And for heroic, you're going to be holding on to weights, 2 on both sides or 1 in the center. 2 on the sides is usually easier. You're going to bend those hips and send those hips forward. So we go back, forward, nice flat back, lead with your sternum. There's your level one lower body pull deadlift. Just like our upper and lower body movements, our core, we're going to have both pushing and pulling. Within those pushes and pulls, we're also going to have 3 versions of it, 3 parts to it. We have front, sideways, and twisting or no twisting. For level one, we're going to do what I call iso pushes and pulls. Now, isometrics means that we are going to be working very hard, firing all our muscles. We're not actually going to be moving. We're going to be pressing into things that can't move. This is great because both beginners and advanced people can push this to their ability level with having a low chance of getting injured. The only thing you're going to need is an immovable object, so that could be a very sturdy countertop, something way sturdier than this, a wall, and then for the poles we'll want post, or something that we can really grab onto and it won't move. Let's start off with our ISO pushes. For Explorer mode, for our front one, we're going to do like we're trying to flip something like a tire or whatever. So I'm going to inhale, relax, exhale, lift up. I'm gonna be pressing through with all my might. Inhale, relax, exhale, press. You should really feel your core, your arms, your shoulders and backs all get into this. For the sideways, you're gonna set yourself up so that you have your object on one side. This other leg away from the object is gonna really press into the ground as you lean in and push. So I'm pushing here on the exhale, inhale, I relax. For our no twist, I'm gonna set myself up facing it. If I can, maybe I'll split my legs. So I want the leg that I'm pushing on is gonna be the leg that's back. And what I'm going to do is try to push through the wall, but it ain't gonna move. So I'm gonna exhale and push, and you can see this leg also pushes into the ground, feeling my core really work into it. Our adventurers and heroics are gonna do the same thing. They're gonna use a wall. I would use the wall, but I'm gonna show you on this. So for our front one, just like the explorers, we're trying to like flip it up. So I'm gonna place both hands here, and I'm going to, on my exhales, lift up. So I'm gonna feel like I'm really trying to pick something up heavy. You should feel this again, core, back, arms. Good. For our sideways, we're gonna set up like we're trying to push a car up a hill. So I'm gonna put one leg back here. I'm gonna press through on my exhales. Exhale and push. Exhale and push. Feel that core rock solid. For our no twist, just like the Explorer again, side that I'm pushing, that leg is back. I'm going to inhale on my exhales. I'm going to try to push through the wall. Inhale, exhale, push. Really fire up the legs, especially that glute. Exhale, drive through the back of the foot. That is your level 1 core push, ISO push. For our level 1 core pull, ISO pulls, for our front one, we're going to do inhale, exhale, pull down. It's like you're trying to shove something through the ground or pull something down. For our side one, we're gonna get a hold of something again, door frame, something, or something like a sink, something really sturdy. And I'm gonna exhale, I'm gonna lean away, but now the leg closest to the object is the thing that's gonna push it away. So I'm gonna inhale, exhale, push, pull, inhale, relax. For our no twist, just like the other one, we're gonna set up so the arm that is holding on to the object to pull. If I can, I'll put that leg back. Otherwise, I'm just gonna set my legs up, and on my exhales, I'm gonna try to pull, like I'm gonna pull this apart. Inhale, exhale, pull. Really use those legs as I kick so that my core can fire up and really feel that drive. For adventure and heroics, it's really great if you have something about just over belly button height, or like a countertop height. So when you exhale on your front ones, you can really squeeze down into the core, but even a wall is gonna work. So I'm going to set myself up. I'm gonna inhale, hold on to something, and I'm going to exhale like I'm trying to do a crunch and drag and slam something down. For my sideways, I'm gonna set up with my foot close to the object. That's gonna be what's push as I inhale, exhale, push and pull. Feel the core fire up. Inhale, relax, exhale, pull. Lastly, for our no twist, just like last time, the arm that's going to be on the wall, that leg is going to be back. This time, again, the foot that's closest to it is going to be the thing that kicks me away as I try to pull this over. So I inhale, relax, exhale, pull, inhale, relax, exhale, pull. That is your level 1 core pulling ISO pull.